is here.
Hello friends, Richard here with Clownboys Arcade, and as you can see, I got it. I'm so excited. If you've watched my other videos, I've told the story about how much I love the Tron arcade game and how much I've wanted one ever since I realized you could actually own an arcade cabinet, that it wasn't just for arcades. And so this is the culmination of a 38-year-old dream. I've always wanted one of these, and when I first found out about Arcade1Ups and what they were doing, I immediately started writing to them, you have to do Tron. You have to do Tron. So now I've got Tron. Number 2 on my 4 dream cab list. Pac-Man being 1, which I got last year. Or was it the year before? I forget now. You know, the whole pandemic thing's got me, you know, kind of last year. Yeah, last year. Tron, of course. I got Tron. Star Wars is another one. They had just re-released that, and I missed out on that again because I was saving up for Tron. And Dragon's Lair. Whenever Arcade1Up will get around to doing Dragon's Lair. I know it's been almost a year since they announced they were going to do it, and I've heard nothing from it. I'm on the mailing list for Dragon's Lair, and I've heard nothing. So maybe one of y'all else, someone else out there in YouTubeverse who is more knowledgeable about things like that, knows what's going on with the Tron Arcade1Up. But yeah, so I got, that's the Tron, I mean the Dragon's Lair Arcade1Up. You know, I'm just so excited. I can't even think straight. So yeah, as you can tell, we are not in the arcade because even though I knew this was coming, I didn't make any room. It's a bit of a mess right now. So we're actually in my bedroom where I have some space. I've got some empty floor space to be able to put this together because my living room floor space is being taken up with the rest of the stuff from my new dresser here, kind of in the middle of a remodel. So I've got new dressers, I've got other junk in the arcade room, and I've just been working a lot as well. I've been so incredibly busy. The only weekend I've had free since my vacation was the day after, the weekend after Thanksgiving, and I didn't feel like doing anything at that time. I just slept all weekend. So yeah, it's just been really incredibly busy, hence the lack of videos. Just haven't had time. But I got this now. I'm gonna go ahead and start putting it together. Hopefully I'll be able to get it all put together before I have to leave tonight. Again, I'm just incredibly busy. I'm meeting my colleague. We've got a big show tomorrow night, so we have to get some things ready for tomorrow. We have to do that tonight because we got booked last minute. But hey, that's the entertainment business, right? Oh, here, check this out. Got a new tattoo as well. I got that last week. It's Luna from Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was my fiance's favorite anime, and she loved Luna. So I had Luna tattooed right there, and then in her handwriting from Valentine's Day card says "Love, Aaron" down at the bottom. So this is my little way of honoring Aaron. Besides the fact I always wear her ring. But anyway, enough about that. I'm going to actually turn on some and get this light a bit brighter. I've had to dim it a bit because it's even with the ring light, I was still in a lot of shadow for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not a cinematographer. What can I say? So let's get this bad boy opened up and let's start building. Okay, so I've got all the parts laid out. The side panels, the monitor, the cat. Oh wait, you don't count. But the monitor, but that's the J panel there. It's translucent. So we've got the black lights behind that. It's like black light LED strip. Up here I've got, you know, the marquee and my yodeling pickle, because everybody needs a yodeling pickle. Christmas present from my company. Yeah. And of course the control panel, and this feels really nice. Got a button there. I don't remember the original Tron having a fire button up there, the actual arcade. I could be wrong, maybe that's for Discs of Tron. I've only ever played Discs of Tron once, but it feels nice. It doesn't feel really cheap or anything like that. But what really makes me happy is this right here. Look at this. That is a spinner. Okay, this was actually, I mean, look at, this was my biggest concern, because, you know, those of you that got the Asteroids cabinet with, or Tempest, and, you know, you had that dial, that really just piece of junk spinner that they had there, where it clicked and you had to really work at it. No, this sucker moves. So I'm very much looking forward to playing the grid bug scene, and then as Tron gets pulled up into the light beam, spinning his arm around really fast, and triumphantly spinning his arm around really fast, you know, like we all do. Okay, so don't lie. I know you do that too. And then the power plugs and all the little clips and dowel rods and all that fun stuff. All right, so I'm actually going to get some dinner, and then we'll go ahead and start building this bad boy. Okay, we got the first side panel put together. As you can see, it comes in two pieces, and it's screwed together with these metal tabs. Thank you, Worm. Which then screw in here. Did make the mistake of, I was so excited, just so wanted to put this together, that I just had a quick dinner, ate a hot dog and a bag of potato chips, and forgot to wash my hands. So I got my fingerprints all over it now. So I'm gonna wipe that down. Of course, you're not gonna see any of this. This is all on the inside, but I guess when I handle the outside part, I gotta be careful of that. So for those of you that haven't gotten this yet, just be aware, you know, wash your hands after you eat a bag of chips. Okay, one part that wasn't exactly clear is how to line this up, because I've made this mistake before where I've put this on the wrong way, and I couldn't remember which way it's supposed to go, because it shows you the outside, but both sides are symmetrical. So which side is which? Fortunately, I noticed over here the line there, and then the groove that's there. So this is the back. So fortunately, I'm not going to make that mistake this time. Okay, so back here we have the monitor, the PCB board. This plugs into the control panel. This is for the power, and this right here is for the Wi-Fi, because this game is Wi-Fi capable. And I believe that means you can go on the leaderboards, things like that. I don't know if you can play against other people, or maybe like Discs of Tron. That would be cool. Though, personally, I'm not much of an online player against people I don't know. Reason being is that many, many years ago, I had a bad experience when playing Jedi Knight 2. Or not Jedi Knight 2, Dark Forces 2 Jedi Knight. And I was playing as a light side Jedi, whereas everyone else was playing as dark side Jedi. And I was kicking their butts, because they're trying to like shoot lightning at me, or fireballs. And I was using my force shield and force absorb. So that was actually healing me. And then, of course, I could use force persuasion. I could turn myself invisible. So I don't have the camera on me, so I got to talk with my hands. So I could turn invisible. And I hit a mine and got really damaged. And so I was hiding out and trying to build up my force mana and healing myself. And someone came into the cave where I was hiding out and they saw me. So they tried to attack me. I turned myself invisible and I hacked them down with my lightsaber and continued on. Well, back then you couldn't talk in the games. You had to type everything out. So this person had typed in, "Hey, we've got a hacker." And then explained what had just happened to him. And then other people said, "I know who you're talking about. I kept shooting him with lightning, and he wouldn't die. And then he turned invisible, and he killed me." Then I get on there. I'm like, dudes, I'm using light side Jedi powers. Okay, I don't even know how to hack this game. I mean, I really don't. I'm like really kind of computer illiterate and stuff. So I don't know how to get into all that. So I'm like, I don't know how to hack this. You know, I'm just playing light side Jedi powers. I just cancel yours out. Nope, they got me banned. Well, they kicked me out of the game. Then they spread on the message boards that I was a hacker, so it had me banned. I'm like, you know what? Screw you guys. I never played against anyone else I didn't know ever since. True story. Okay, first half is built. Here's the black light that'll show up all the UV ink and everything. This also lights up. Got another black light panel there to light up the J panel here. So yeah. So that's half of it. Now I gotta get the opposite side here put together, and then the real fun part, putting it all on and trying to get everything lined up right. So yeah, that's always my most favorite part about building these things. And lots of words will be said, words that I cannot utter on a family-friendly YouTube channel. So I might actually be taking a little break. It's it's that time. It's a little after 8 o'clock, about 8:07. I have to go meet my colleague because we've got that gig tomorrow and we got to move some stuff out of the storage unit and get it ready. So yeah, I might try to at least get the other side panel put together, and then we'll go do that real quick and I'll be back. So that just happened. One of these little wooden dowels that was supposed to go right down in here when I was trying to line them up and get them together, pushed right through that. Needless to say, I'm a bit put out by that, but it's it's done. There's nothing I can do about it. So best I can do is just go ahead and get the rest of it put together, and just make sure you don't see that side of the panel art. Okay, now we are pretty much done with pretty much most of the main assembly. Now we get to wire everything up, and oh my goodness, it is a lot of wires. And yeah, I'm going through this. I'm like, okay, trying to make sense of it all. It's rather late. It's yeah, it's 11:45. Mom, what did you do to? Time to trim your claws, kitty cat. But yeah, like I said, it's late. It's 11:45, but I need to get this finished only because I got the box and all that other crap and everything on my bed. So I need to clear that off. So I need to get this built and finished up so I can go to bed. But yeah, so now I'm just going over this. And of course, Marmalade thinks that this is her new kitty home. What are you even doing in there? Why are you in there? You're claustrophobic. Don't get cozy. It's not your new kitty house. Can you hear her purring? Oh, she just thinks she's hot stuff. Yeah. Yeah. This is the cat who refuses to use a litter box if it has a hood over it. Yeah. She's such a goober. I love my kitty cat. She's a goober. Okay, so I decided to try and move the cabinet in with the other arcades in the arcade room. This is definitely the heaviest of the Arcade1Ups that I own now. And while trying to lift it up, the front panel came undone. So now I gotta undo the screws and put it back in there and screw it back in. Just kind of a pain in the butt, but it'll just take a minute or so, and then we can go ahead and power it up, see what we got. Okay, wow, first impressions. It is definitely taller than the other Arcade1Ups I have. I don't know, I'm feeling like I might have to get some more risers and lift these up some more, so they're all about the same height. My sign is not completely covered, so I may have to move them. I may switch these two around, so Tron is on the end and Mortal Kombat's in the middle. Kind of wanted Tron to be in the middle because next Pac-Man, because you know, it's one of my dream machines. So yeah, but I mean, it just looks so awesome. And so what's up with that little snag on? I think it was on the other side, wasn't it? Yeah, it's right there. That's okay. You won't even really see that. As you come into the arcade, you know, if we see solid artwork, it'll be that side there, so we're good on that. Still just ticked off about that though. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and power this up and see how it looks. Okay, we are plugged in and we're ready to go. Hi, I can see me. Okay, so we'll go ahead and power it up. Oh, that looks cool. Oh, we got the marquees on. Oh, geez Louise. Like I said, I got a lot of crap in here right now. So I'm stepping on a bunch of stuff. Oh, that looks so awesome. Turn up just a little bit. Okay. Let's see here. Enjoy our leadership feature for free. Update and connect, blah, blah, blah. No, I don't want to do that right now. I just want to play the game. I can play Tron or Discs of Tron. Obviously, I want to play Tron because that's why I bought this, because it's a dream machine. Discs of Tron, I played once, maybe twice. I think I've only ever seen that in the wild once, and that was at Flipper McCoy's out on the oceanfront on Atlantic Avenue in Virginia Beach, which I've been meaning to do an arcade tour of that place. I just had to get out there. But tell you what, let's take a step back and let's look at it in the proper lighting. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. Now, I was surprised I thought that was a blacklight panel, but obviously it's not. It's just backlit. The marquee, I mean, that's nice and bright. And that doesn't look quite as washed out as the Mortal Kombat one. Mortal Kombat one is nice, but it just looks a little washed out. But Tron just looks fantastic. And then, you know, the blacklight glow right here. It's awesome. And the light up joystick. So I think the only issue I might have, because I'm standing up right now, I'm not putting the stool together tonight. But I think the only issue right now is you can see the black light up top, the LED strips. You can see them right there on top. It's not actually on the screen. At least from my view, it's not on the screen. Maybe on the camera view it is. We go up a little bit higher. There we go. It's more. So that's not too big of an issue, but yeah, it's definitely not a deal breaker. I think if I sit down on a stool, you'll be able to see those lights. But you know, I'm going to go ahead and jury rig up a setup here so I can record myself doing a little playthrough, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and give this a shot, and we'll see what happens. Whew. I'm excited. I haven't played this in many, many years. I've had this on the Game Boy Advance with Tron 2.0. It's the only reason why I bought Tron 2.0 was because I had this on there. And I had the Xbox Arcade version on the Xbox 360, but they're just not playable because you really need that flywheel. You'd have to use the L and R shoulder buttons to make like the tanks swing around, or Tron's arm. It was just unplayable. You really need to go fast. Of course, fortunately, the spinner goes fast. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do the tanks, okay? So far, so good. MCP cone, okay. I wasn't paying attention. My bad. All right, here we go. Light cycles. My favorite. Oh! I hadn't, like I said, it's been many, many years. I can't remember the last time I played Tron in the wild. I'm going to try this one more time. And it's over. I didn't get to do the good bugs. Doing the good bugs. Whoa. All right, there we go. It's spinning around. Okay, we'll knock out the cone. This time I'm not going to screw around. We'll just go ahead and knock it out. Okay. And now I'm getting that damn light cycle. Your mother! There we go. All right. Holy crap. Ooh, that was intense. Honestly, I'll be perfectly honest. As much as I love Tron, I was never actually any good at it. I think I've only ever gotten like the third level one time in my entire life. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Okay, go ahead. Okay, there we go. It doesn't turn off like the other ones. It powers down. So yeah, let's talk about it. Okay, so totally worth it. Again, not to just repeat myself, but Tron is a dream machine of mine. I've wanted this arcade since I found out you could actually own arcade games. Go look at my other video. I think it's one of my first Tron videos where I talked about how much I wanted one of these. But long story short, a video store down the street from my house had one that they were selling it for $2,000, and I begged my dad, "Oh, please buy it, please buy it, please buy it." Dad obviously said no, because $2,000 is a lot of money. I mean, it's a lot of money today, but in 1983, that was a heck of a lot of money. So yeah, needless to say, we didn't get one, but that planted the seed in my head, and I told myself one day I would own a Tron arcade cabinet. And now here it is, 38 years later, and I have it. And it's just such a wonderful way to end the year, considering everything that's going on with me and my family this year. Losing we lost our aunt, and we lost my grandma, and of course lost my fiance. Oh my gosh. And so to end the year achieving a 38-year-long dream, and I mean, it's kind of silly. It's just an arcade game, but it just meant the world to me growing up. This is, I mean, Tron, Star Wars, Pac-Man, Dragon's Lair. If I ever saw them out in the wild, I had to play them. And if I didn't have any quarters on me, I would be so very disappointed because I'd have to pass up playing them. I mean, I have so much love for this game, and it means so much to me that I should have it now. I mean, I can't tell you how much it means to me. I mean, I'm getting emotional, so I guess maybe you can see. So, at Arcade1Up, man, guys, you did a bang up job on this. This machine is fantastic. I mean, it looks beautiful. I mean, it's compared to the others, it's massive. It's almost like having the real deal. I mean, it's just don't have the MCP translate, but that's not a deal breaker. I can play the game, and that feels like I'm playing the actual arcade game. And it's just, I can't say enough good stuff about this. It's just, thank you guys. Thank you, Arcade1Up. You made this little 8-year-old boy's dream come true. And I think we'll just end it there. Because otherwise I'm just going to totally bust out. And I don't want to do that. It's late. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I got to go to bed. I got to work tomorrow. And it's going to be a couple days before you guys even see this video. So I know we're going to get a little bit more playtime in on this. So I'll just end it here. Guys, just remember, give the gift of life. Make sure you're an organ donor. And I'll see you down the road. And have fun.